Shabbat Shalom, Rashi. We are so excited to be with you this Shabbat. We may not be in the theater at Rashi, but we have the opportunity to be together for Shabbat, to sing, to pray, to find community, even from these really distant parts of our community, to be here together in this moment and time. I'm so happy that Josh is with us from the Jammin' With You Program and Performance Center in Wellesley, and I am here with you from my home in Needham. So this week's Torah portion, which is actually a double portion, Vayekel Pikudei, is the perfect parsha to read this Shabbat. So in the parsha, it talks about the Mishkan, this tabernacle, this synagogue where the Jews were to come to connect with God and to connect as a community. So it happened that this Mishkan wasn't with them for all that long, just for the 40 years of wandering in the desert. So these instructions that are given to the Israelites this week, they become obsolete, they become old pretty quick. So that when the Jews get to the land of Israel, they need to do something different. Instead of the Mishkan, they need to build the temple. And then, years later, when the temple is destroyed, Jews once again need to do something different. And they build synagogues all over the world, like the synagogues we get to go to on a normal week. Well, this week is different yet again. So instead of being in our normal places in our normal time, we get to come together virtually, knowing that we are still strong in community, that we are strong in numbers together. So we hope, no matter where you are, no matter what you're wearing, no matter where you're standing or sitting, that you will join with us and that you will sing with us. You will feel the warmth of the Rashi Kehillah, because this community is really special. Even when we're not together, we have the opportunity to be one. So we start by singing Hine Ma Tov, how good it is, Rashi, to be together.
All right, Shabbat Shalom, Rashi. Wherever you are, sing back to me nice and loud. Say, E-O-O, E-O-O-O, E-O-O. Together say, O-O-O. Again, say, O-O, E-O-O-O, E-O-O. Sing it, O-O-O. Rahine mato humanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How great it is for brothers and sisters to be here on this day. How great it is for brothers and sisters to be here on this day. Be loud, E-O-O, E-O-O-O, E-O-O. Sing it, oh, even louder, E-O-O, E-O-O-O, E-O-O. Sing it, oh, hine mato, sing it, hine mato, humanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How great it is for brothers and sisters to be here on this day. How great it is for brothers and sisters to be here on this day. Say E-O-O, E-O-O-O, E-O-O. Sing it, oh. I can feel your energy, Rashi. Let's bring in that Shabbat bride. Warm up those hands. Big lechadodis. Lechadodi likrat kala yadala yadala yadala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Lechadodi likrat kala yadala yadala yadala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Shamor nizachor v'dimor echad. Ish miyanu el hamicha. Adonai echad, Shmo echad. Shemu tiferet ben לך דודי לי כלכלה, יאללה, 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 בני שבת, לקבלה, לך דודי לי כלכלה, יאללה, 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 בני שבת, לקבלה, לקראת שבת, לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, בראש תקדם נשמחה, סוף מעשה ממש שבת תחילה, לך דודי לי כלכלה, יאללה, 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 בני שבת, נקבלה, לך דודי לי כלכלה, יאללה, 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 בני שבת, נקבלה.
There was a man, and he was talking to his friend. And he said, what do you mean we're all in this together? I make my decisions, you make your decisions, he makes his decisions, she makes her decisions. And the second man didn't know exactly how to explain to his friend that we're really all in this together. That what I do affects you and what you do affects me. And one day they were out in a boat together. And the man who couldn't quite get this concept of us being connected to one another was sitting, he was fishing, he was having a snack, he was having a great day. And the other man thought this is the perfect opportunity to teach him what it means to be connected to one another. So he took out a drill and he started to drill a hole in the bottom of the boat. And the other man, he put down his snack, he put down his fishing rod, and he said, what are you doing? And the man who had become the teacher said, well, I'm drilling a hole in my half of the boat. And the other man said, well, it's not just your half of the boat, it's the boat we're in together. If you drill that hole, water will come into the boat and we will both sink. And the teacher looked at the student and he said, that's exactly it. We are both in the same boat together. And what I do affects you. And now the student understood that we are all in this together. So here we are this Shabbat, all in this together, one big, large family coming together for Shabbat and to bring light into the world. So I have my Shabbat candles. These are actually my husband's grandmother's candles. She lit them every Shabbat in Longmeadow in Western Massachusetts, and we light them at our Shabbat table every week in our house. So I hope if you have Shabbat candles, you will light them with us as well. Join with me. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat shalom to all of you. So when we are together at Rashi, we have lots of Shabbat helpers, lots of children that we have the opportunity to bless. When we're in our individual homes, there are less children, but perhaps the blessing this week is even more meaningful, telling our children how special and important they are and how much we love them. So I thank my children. Here's Tali. Tali's been learning with Miss Labarsky and Miss Janert and Ari and Dahlia all week. And Noah has been working with Miss Solomon and Miss Kenyon and Miss Ricker all week. It's my blessing to offer the blessings on our children. I invite you to bring your children close, even if they fight, to offer them blessings. Yisimcha Elohim, Ephraim Uchmenashe, Yisimech Elohim, Kesar Rivka Rachel V'Leah, Yivarechecha Adonai v'Yishmerecha, Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yisamecha shalom. We love you both very, very much. See ya.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. We'll see if your children are more cooperative than mine or less. We can compare notes after Shabbat.
Get a bride.
If you have your Kiddush cup full and ready, we can still say the Shabbat that our cup is overflowing with blessings and gratitude. Vayir vayiboker yom hashishi, vayachulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzevam, vayachol Elohim b'yom hashvi'i melachto asher asa, vayishpot b'yom hashvi'i mikom melachto asher asa, vayavarach Elohim et yom hashvi'i, vayakadesh oto ki bo Shabbat mikom melachto asher bara Elohim la'asot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pari hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu. V'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'ratzon hilchilanu. Zikaron lema'aseh v'reheshit. Ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh. Zecher l'tziat mitzrayim. Kivanu lacharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha v'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. So I have to admit, we don't have challah this week. We are making do. We have two rolls that we're going to use to make motzi. We say together, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. So we started with song. We're going to end with song. We couldn't decide. Usually the fifth grade Shabbat helpers help me decide some of our music and the order of our music, and especially something fun to close with. So we're going to close with two pieces. Vishamru, which reminds us of the importance of Shabbat. No matter where, no matter when, no matter what time in history, Shabbat has anchored us in that place where we are. So we're going to sing Vishamru. And then we're going to sing Not by Might. So get all your muscles ready. Josh, I want to thank you for your music every week, but especially this week.
Thanks for being here. It's different and fun. And we'll see what comes of it. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Let's hear your voices. Feel your energy. Ishamaru b'nei Yisrael. Et HaShabbat, Asot et HaShabbat, L'Dorotam, Beritolam, singing Bishamaru b'nei Yisrael. Et HaShabbat, Asot et HaShabbat, L'Dorotam, Beritolam, Beini u'bein b'nei Yisrael, Oti, Oti. Leolam, woo! V'shamaru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asot et HaShabbat l'dorotam berishotam. Sekisheshe yamim asa Adonai et HaShamayim v'nei ha'aretz. Shamaru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asot et HaShabbat l'dorotam beritolam. Vayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Come on, sing it louder. Shamaru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asot et HaShabbat l'dorotam beritolam. Yeah, v'shamaru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asot et HaShabbat l'dorotam beritolam. All right, friends, get those hands ready. We're gonna clap it out. Go! 1, 2, 3. Not my mind and not my power. My spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace? Again, not my mind and not my power. My spirit alone, shall we all live in peace? Let me hear the children sing. Children sing. La da da da. Children dream. And their tears may fall. We hear them call, and another song will rise. Say what? Another song will rise. Another song will rise. Clap your hands. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not my mind and not my power. My spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace? Again, not my mind and not my power. My spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace? Show me those peace signs. Not my mind, not my power. Shalom.
Well, now we have a way that we want you guys to connect with us. We've been able to share with you. We want to know what you are grateful for this Shabbat. Judaism says 100 blessings a day, 100 things we can give gratitude for, the smell of something, the taste of something, the sight of something. So we want every one of you to think of something you are grateful for and to put it in the comments of this video stream so that we can make our own gratitude list of the things that are important to us. I know for me and for Josh and for Naomi, who's behind the scenes, we are grateful for all of you and for you spending the beginning of this Shabbat with us. We miss you greatly, but having an opportunity to at least touch base in this way makes us feel like we are not alone, that we are all in this boat together, and that as things change, things also remain the same. Shabbat Shalom. Have a wonderful, peaceful, family-centered Shabbat together, and we'll see you on the other end.